is first and foremost a dope ass platform.
Shout out to Pure Rap Podcast again.
Yeah, y'all keep doing what y'all doing, man. Y'all stay safe out here, man. And
Appreciate
y'all, I can see y'all being big in the future, man.
Y'all keep going and shit, stay down.
What's good, everyone? Welcome to the Pure Rap Podcast. Back with episode, I think, 77.
Yeah.
I want to say 77.
76. Yeah, man.
Yeah. Let's go.
76.
Hey. Yeah. No, I think it's 77. I think this one is 77.
Yeah, no, 76 was last.
Yeah, it was last episode. Yeah. So we have 77. Let's go.
Dang, we almost pushing that 80, man.
Yeah, I'm trying to get to 100, man.
100?
It's been
this year?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, we definitely gonna hit 100 this year for sure.
Oh, man. Dang.
Yeah. That's crazy, huh?
Where did the time go?
Nah,
man?
for real.
Went from one episode to now we talking about 70, 80, and 90,
Yeah,
100.
damn, that's crazy, man.
Man. Hey, man. Hey, y'all still been with us, man. Hey, I appreciate the love, though.
Nah, for real.
I appreciate the love. You saw us from episode 1 till now.
All the interviews.
I mean, we came from a lot going on. I mean, shoot.
Yeah.
I mean, we talked about
Countless topics.
Interviews, different areas, games.
Yeah, we played tons of games. We need to go back to some of the out because I downloaded every single video that we done and saved it to my hard drive. Right?
Oh, okay.
Just have backup, you know.
Oh yeah, always have that. Always have those.
But I was looking at a few of them, bro, from earlier, and like in some of the games that we were playing, I'm like, man, we need to bring that shit back.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, I mean, it was. Yeah, it was still.
Games, man.
Yeah, it was still fresh and organic. Like those games, we just came up out of nowhere.
That's what I'm saying. Like we had some fun ass stuff.
Yeah, like Kid, you, and myself, we came up with certain little games, and you know, I think it was like, you know, rank that chain. And pick one. Rest gotta go. Like all these different ones.
Yeah. So many.
We definitely gotta bring it back on, because you know that still resembles us, like, you know, how we do little games, and
hell yeah,
we just want to do it with other people.
Yeah, doing it live here would be cool, because I feel like what would be cool is like,
live for sure.
Like I could put it up. I would have to edit it though. Like I could put it up. Thing, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Like it'd be like, say like one's got to go Drake, J. Cole, Kendrick, or something like that. Right? Yeah. But then like on the actual, I edit it, put their faces there.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like on the video, the actual
video, they'll know.
Yeah, that'd be dope as fuck.
Nah, we're always thinking of new concepts. Like every time we jump on the podcast, we like, even on the outside world, we're probably thinking of something, and then we tell each other. But even on the show, we still be like, oh, something popping in our head. Right, we like, oh shoot, let's write that down.
Yeah,
that's something for the future. Like we need to keep that memory. So
nah, big
always
facts,
good to
big facts. First,
damn, we got a lot to talk about this week, man. Yeah. Crazy.
We could talk about, rest in peace to Irv Gotti. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Rest in peace.
Yeah. Which he was one of the founders of Murder Inc. Producer. You know what I mean? Artist of, produced for Jay-Z, you know what I mean? Produced for DMX, of course,
Ja Rule.
Of course made, for Murder Inc. We guys like Ja Rule, Ashanti, like you said, to push them to like the heights of their career, you know what I mean? We probably wouldn't know those artists, of who they are now without, Irv Gotti and Murder Inc. So rest in peace, because I think he was
54.
54 years old.
Yeah, young, man. I was young.
He was battling diabetes. I know he had like strokes, so I don't know, I'm pretty sure that played a factor, and I don't know if they came out like exactly like, cause of death, but I'm sure all those played a factor, you know what I mean? So, but just wanted to start off just, rest in peace to Irv Gotti. So, losing some of the culture is like,
Yeah, nah, man. Yeah, nah, rest in peace. I mean, that's just like one of those legends, like, just like you said, like, he's definitely going to be talked about, throughout this year and for the rest of our lives. Cause I mean, he played a big part of like, Jay-Z, Ja Rule, Ashanti. I saw a little clip of when he made the beat for Can I Live, I think. Yeah, that one, that's pretty hard.
That's one of my favorite songs.
Yeah, that's a favorite. Yeah, that's my favorite joint off that one. And,
he did DMX, like, a lot
DMX,
of shit,
DMX records and stuff. But I mean, it sucked, man. I feel like so ever since we've been on this show, we've been talking about a lot of passion for a lot of artists. And or producers or anybody in the hip hop industry. Right. And it's crazy how everything in life is like crazy full circle. It's like, man, we be talking about something, and next thing you know, we gotta say our rest in peace and all that. So,
big facts.
but the condolences go out to the family and
hell yeah,
and everybody from Murder Inc.
I guess we can probably do you want to get into the Super Bowl first, or do you want to get into the other, want to kind of like get the other ones out the way and then get to
the little one? I feel like Super Bowl we're gonna be talking about.
That's what I'm saying. So I feel like we should get some of the other ones out the way, and then once we're done, we can just rest of the episode. Just take
the Super Bowl.
How we feel, because it's gonna be a lot between the game, between the Kendrick Lamar halftime show. There's so much to. So and we already talked
about a lot to get off the chest. This week.
I'm kind of mad that we weren't recording. Some of the conversation that we're having before, because we're making so much valuable that I might even forget some of the shit that we were even talking about. So I'm gonna be like, damn. But it was pretty deep. But I guess we could talk about first off, what do you say? DJ Khaled removed his tracks with Drake because he didn't approve it.
Yeah, it was something like he was promoting his new album. Shoot, I don't know. He like on what?
Oh yeah, we have 2 new Drake tracks or something. Yeah.
This man got another album. Yeah, Drake
talking about Drake Bill.
He's talking about Drake Bill. Yeah. So like Drake, like I don't know, Drake right now for the hip hop industry is kind of underwater right now, because I don't know like who he's cool with or like who he wants to work with, because it seems like with this beef, it's like not a lot of people is not really messing with him, or he not trying to mess with nobody else. So.
People who you thought were like he was cool with shit.
And DJ Khaled, like I remember watching his Snapchat stories. He used to be going crazy. He's like, oh, I got the Drake vocals came in. The Drake vocals came in.
Drake DJ Khaled ever say anything about Kendrick or on his side or post it or danced or something? I don't remember ever seeing.
No, behind the scenes, I don't know. We don't know. Yeah, we don't know a lot of artists. Yeah. We don't know like what side and if they ever got interviewed and they were like, "Hey, what do you think about the beef? Do you think Drake?" And that's like he got to hold himself accountable, because Drake has been on the last few of his projects in the past. So it's like him talking about Drake is like, let me step back, because maybe he might not be on my next project. That's what give him really the highest ratings in his like music, is because having Drake.
Yeah, when you got those Drake records and shit.
Yeah, because he was on Major Key, he was on Grateful. Yeah, Drake has been on like most of his projects in the last like 4 or 5 years.
And that's crazy. I guess that stands for a lot of people. That's like, I can understand, like, if I'm Drake, it's like, bro, I probably wouldn't record with, like, because obviously you're probably going to feel some type of way if you've seen a lot of people who you broke bread with or cool with, dancing to, the beefs and, the Kendrick Lamar song, like, Not Like Us and stuff like that. So, like, I can understand him being like, man, fuck all y'all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because it's so global of a record that he winning a Grammy off that joint. So, he for sure, everybody been playing it. Yeah. Sure.
So Drake probably like weeded out a whole bunch of people in the circles. Like, where he's like, dude, I'm only kicking. This is my only friends now. Like, I'm only,
It's a long list of people he had beef with. It was a lot of like women, Serena Williams, but we'll get into that, about the whole Super Bowl thing. Yeah. But like it was about just like just Kendrick. Yeah. It's just so many different artists. I can't name. I saw something about it. It was.
I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. One artist that he is cool with is Party Next Door.
Oh yeah, and then and they're dropping a project together.
Nice little segue right there.
And that's that's cool. And then it's like, well, after all the beef, you're dropping a project with a collab artist like Party Next Door. So is he gonna be talking about the beef?
No, bro.
I feel like it's just like what? Just for the fans?
Just make music, bro. Just make music. Oh. Don't talk about the beef. Don't just completely, bro. Just move on. Yeah. At this point, you know what I mean? At this point, bro, because you already did the lawsuit. You already did all this. All the shit that happened. It's like, bro. At this point, I feel like if I'm Drake, bro, just move on. Make good music. Just. Well, let it be. You know what I mean? Like that. You took the L on that one. It's okay. Like, you know what I mean? It's okay. Just move on. It's time to move on and make the records. Because at the end of the day, bro, with him and Party Next Door, as soon as they drop that album, it's it's gonna do numbers no matter what.
Yeah, but then and then he's coming out with an album of his own too, most likely this year.
Oh damn.
He did announce that at one of his tour dates.
Oh okay.
So like this is kind of like the little pre-warm up of what he gonna drop later on in the year. But I think this is just for the fans. I think because he dropping it on Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
So this is
gonna be like a little EP.
Yeah, like a little something. They could have had this collab project for like years. They could have had this like I would have had this. They would have had that like 5 years ago.
When Party Next Door was like
at his peak. At his peak. He should have been had that. Like when he dropped Party Next Door 2.
Yeah.
But see how it goes with that one.
Yeah. I guess we talked about so would you? I don't know. You're the one that's been following this more. The ASAP Rocky.
Yeah, ASAP Rocky. I just read something. It just came out actually today that he denied to testify on the stand. So,
oh wow. I guess you could say it's getting rocky.
It's getting rocky. Yeah, it is getting rocky.
Shout out ASAP Rocky, man.
Shout out ASAP Rocky. Yeah. I did follow. Salute. But I did follow some of the video. Yeah, it was like ASAP Bari, I think.
Yeah, it was ASAP Bari.
It was Bari or
I believe it was Bari.
No, it was 12. It was somebody that was on the stand. Was it Bari or 12?
Oh, I didn't watch the video. I thought you were talking about who's in the video.
It was somebody recently was on the stand and one of the attorneys, they asked him what does AWGE stand for?
AWGE?
Yeah, that was like their label type of thing. Like
AW.
Is it AWG?
Oh, wasn't it like ASAP Worldwide?
Something like that. But they're like, do you know the meaning of it though?
Yeah.
And then ASAP Rocky was like, don't say it.
Yeah.
He said that in the court, so
damn.
Like what it actually means.
Yeah.
Like even like or he said what does it stand for basically. Yeah. I don't know if it really stands for that though. It could stand for something else. I don't know.
What do you think is there?
I don't know. But it was just something like
that's interesting.
Yeah, it was like weird.
AWGE.
Yeah, was it something worldwide entertainment, right? Or something like
that? Because I know they had the ASAP Worldwide. But what would the GE stand for?
That's why he said don't say nothing. Yeah. So I don't know what that's. It could be. I don't know if it's gun. I don't know if it's this. Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Worldwide gang entertainment.
Yeah, something like that.
Some shit
that can hurt him in the case.
I don't know. I don't know. We about to get this nigga in trouble now, but.
But it was out there on the internet. But
okay.
So basically, he didn't say what it stands for, but ASAP Rocky was yelling, "Hey, don't say it."
Yelling it in the court to not say it, isn't?
Yeah.
That's a bad look. Wait, so he was yelling to him in the court, "Hey, don't say it."
Yeah, like it was in a video. You could kind of hear him say it, not like super loud, but he mumbled it and was like, "Yeah, don't say it."
And the person, I'm guessing, didn't say it.
No, he didn't say it. So,
damn.
He didn't say it, so that's why. Yeah, I don't know. This case is rocky, but it's like, it's getting crazy. So I mean, I'm gonna still like keep up on it, and see what goes on in the future. But that's what's going on with that.
Damn, bro. Damn, this is gonna be crazy if I guess we'll end up finding out what happens. So that's gonna be crazy. If
I mean, I would hate to have him have time. I mean, for this. I mean, if he does
now, shit. Yeah.
Basically, people in the comments saying she'll end up being a single mother, and the album won't even drop.
We won't get no album no more. Yeah, it's like, damn, bro.
Gosh, bro. We've been waiting for an ASAP Rocky album for what?
Yeah, what's the last one?
5 years?
What was the last one he dropped? The
one with
testing, like
yes, and that was what 2018, 19?
Yeah, that was a minute ago.
Man. Oh my goodness!
Like that song was Skepta.
Yeah. That was. I like that. Was it Praise the Lord?
Yeah.
See, no, it's been so long. He's been out of the scene. Even Rihanna herself, she's been out of the scene.
Yeah, because she's been
doing like other things
and all that, like the whole like I mean, she became a billionaire. Off that, so
she's doing her thing.
I don't even need music.
Yeah, it's just crazy. I mean, she had a crazy run. The fact that she went out like with her last project, it was like. I was like, dang, well, that's really it. Like, it's gonna give us that and just leave the scene. Like, literally,
big facts though.
I don't even think she's been on features. Has she been on any recent features?
Nah,
I don't
last
think so.
feature I can remember is from when she was like on Damn or something like that.
Oh, that's a minute. And I was thinking Wild Thoughts. I think.
Oh yeah, that would have been the last one.
That would have been the last one.
Yeah, what year was that?
2018.
2018.
I think.
Yeah. I think that would have been the last one.
Yeah, because that was
Damn, that's crazy. Now they probably had to have. Maybe there's one more. We just can't remember.
Like, we're probably not like.
Yeah, might have to look up Rihanna like what her last like.
This project came in on 2017.
Or type in Rihanna like just on a
Oh, let's just on and see what.
Yeah, just see what happened. Her last like single or last like thing was, you know.
Oh, Rihanna.
Yeah, because I'm curious of
like her. Dude, she ain't dropped 2016.
What was her? Okay.
Anti.
Okay, so look, was she on Black Panther?
Oh, Black Panther. Oh, yeah, she was on Black Panther.
Okay, what was that, 2020?
Wakanda Forever?
Okay.
Yeah, 2022.
2022. Oh, okay. So not that long ago.
So, yeah, 3 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, but nothing of her own.
I mean, shit, it's a single, though.
Yeah. Nah, that's recent. Yeah, because I was going to say Party Next Door. But yeah, that was recent.
Yeah, okay,
yeah.
Cool. But still, nothing like you said, nothing like no projects, no nothing.
Yeah,
like
no projects. Yeah. Really, yeah.
It's like one single every like
just the Anti.
Yeah.
Just the Anti. That was 2016, and we ain't heard from her since.
Nah, big facts.
That's a big project to go out. Like that's a Like that's a good project. Like to be like, okay, I ain't did music in like some time.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh yeah, go back to my last one I dropped.
Right.
So, there you have it.
I guess, like I said, like, hey, Darnell's gonna be the one keeping everyone, you know what I mean, keeping it, because he's keeping me like, engaged on what's going on with this trial. So, we, hey, Darnell, keep.
Yeah, I'm big on the cases, man. I love being in them. Like,
stay up to date on this, and each episode, you know what I mean, we're just gonna, keep coming up, because even when he's like, I'm waiting to see what he's gonna do. I'm like, damn, I'm a viewer right now when Darnell does this.
Like,
okay.
I mean, and then with the Diddy case, it's like that's gonna be a while to really know what's going on.
Yeah, that's just gonna be a minute.
Because there's a lot of every week or every other week there's been a lawsuit on Diddy, so it's like that's like a long.
They're still going. We're probably weeding through everything.
We'll be talking about this the rest of the year. And next year.
Yeah. Damn, that's crazy to didn't even think about that, but yeah, there's gonna be some more topics. Yeah, I'm sure probably sometime in the year we're gonna get some crazy news. But this one we don't have to spend too much time on. Kanye West tweets like
just
kind of just going, not necessarily like any specific tweet, but just kind of like the rants. He just been kind of on X, just kind of. I know he just did an interview as well on YouTube.
I heard about that. I didn't watch it, but
I didn't watch it. I saw some snippets, but I more so saw like some of the Kendrick Lamar snippets that he was talking about Kendrick, and like like he took out my worst enemy, like he took out my arch enemy, like he's like, because Drake is like, Kanye says like Drake is his like number one, like, and he's like, now Kendrick's like, damn, now who do I like?
Who do I go? Talk.
But the tweets were more so like he was just kind of. From everything, like I guess some like
expressing his mind a little bit.
He was talking about like some like Hitler stuff and all this different. I don't even know if I can even say the name or if I don't know. YouTube going do I gotta censor myself? I don't even know at this point. But I don't know what YouTube's guidelines are. But I ain't saying nothing bad. I'm just saying the name. But you know what I mean.
I'm just. But he says something. About
it's like
this culture.
That's like the forbidden name. Like don't say it. Don't say it. You know what I mean. But I think but he said a few things. He's like, I'm gonna make if people could talk about like I'm butchering like a tweet, but I think he said something on the lines of like if people could say like blacks killing other blacks and this stuff, then I'm just gonna say Hitler, like I'm just gonna make that a a normal thing, you know what I mean, like if that could be more normalized, then I'm gonna make this normalized. So it's like Kanye is funny, but but just a whole lot of other stuff. I know he was saying things about Taylor Swift. He was saying things about Drake. He was saying things about Free Diddy and all these different like he was going on rants about that, like just classic Kanye stuff. So you can't really be surprised when he comes out. I think everything Kanye does at this point is that he just lets it all out. Like whatever's on his mind, he just lets it all out. So hate him or love him, at the end of the day, it's like it is what it is. You know what I mean? I feel like at the point where I'm like, social media is just social media at this point for me. So I don't try to take it too like serious. So
yeah, he and then like some of the clothing lines, I think it's like the Shafi or something.
Yeah, Shopify. Yeah, Shopify. I think they took off like his
took off his Yeezus stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, he's I don't know, he's changed a lot, over the years. I think we all know this. Everybody in the world knows this, but like Kanye is just gonna like
be Kanye.
He's just like literally be Kanye. Like he's just gonna express himself to where he doesn't care what you say or how you think or what your opinion is. He's just gonna say it. And I mean, as you can see, his wife at the Grammys, for instance. And all these other videos is like
with the like invisible
what she's wearing and all this
which I guess that maybe one of these days we could probably go through it. I do think certain things like that could cause for further discussion, because I don't want to necessarily talk about Kanye himself or Ye, but
Kanye.
I think more so like I think a lot of those could stem for bigger conversations, because you got so many like so many people focus. Yeah, I understand. So I will say this, like, if someone like Kanye, as big as he is, he could say something and normalize something and make other people, follow it and make things trendy and make things this, right? So he could have a whole village behind him no matter what. Like, he has a very deep core fan base. Most celebrities and entertainers at this point now have such a core following, where it's like anything they do or anything they say or anything like that, there's such a large following behind them. You know what I mean? That they can make them do this. They could have them do this. They're making things normal, right? Which is kind of scary in a way, because it's like we're kind of being led by the wrong people, as far as like the masses. You know what I mean? Like or the next generation and stuff like that. Like there's not really like necessarily like the leader. When you look at back in the days, you got specific leaders. You know what I mean? People who are leading organizations, if it's for black people, if it's for whatever organizations, if it's for Jewish people, if it's for, Chinese people, whatever it is. But you always had someone like, being able to lead the charge for a righteous reason, though. Nowadays, it's like the opposite, where it's like celebrities and shit, you know what I mean? Who are leading the charge of everything, you know what I mean? From politics to whatever, you know what I mean? So that's what kind of makes it a little scary. But I feel like all this stuff could be a deeper conversation, because it's like it's not even really just Kanye. Like, so many people focus on just like if Kanye says something, we focus on him. But it's like, what about all these other things in the world that's going on? That's crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah,
all the shit that's going on in the Congo, all these crazy, all these different, like, Haiti, like all these. There's so many things in the world. There's so many things in America going on. Where it's like tweets at the end of the day, it's like, it is what it is. Like, Kanye ain't killing nobody, you know what I mean? I understand words are powerful and can lead people to do other things and to follow along with him, and I'm not,
power your words.
I'm not saying whatever he's saying is right or wrong. I could care less at the end of the day, and I haven't looked deeply into it to where I can even give like my full like opinion, but all I know is that it's like, bro, like, we're just not, none of these people are like what Kendrick saying in the song. It's like, I am not your savior. Like,
I am
like
not
these
your
people
savior.
are not, you know what I mean? Like, this is not like it. Like, there's so many other shit like that's like, bro, like that's kind of more important than in my opinion. But we can move on. Maybe we could like I said, we could probably have more discussions on shit like that later. But we got that out the way. Get into sports.
Yeah.
But we could start with the NBA trade deadline.
Trades?
Yeah, like the finishing. I know we just finished that up. So
that was some crazy trades.
People make their debuts and stuff like that. Anthony Davis fucking got.
Davis, AD, man,
bro.
AD hurt first game.
Man, that sucks to see, bro. I hate injuries, bro. Like, especially when a situation like that. Like, I was waiting to see, like, oh man, what's AD gonna do on the Mavericks? You know what I mean? Like, and damn,
he just got traded. Got injured. It's crazy. Like, it's like it's the worst thing. It's like picking up a free agent and he gets injured like the first week or the second week. Yeah, it's just crazy. It's about to be All-Star, so hopefully he makes a speedy recovery.
Yeah.
So they could get back on the road to make the playoffs and all that stuff. But he did pretty well first game. He just got hurt. That's all it is. It's like
his previous injuries.
Yeah,
of why he was out.
You know, and LeBron too. Yesterday we was watching the game, and LeBron had a little
debut.
And Luka made a debut, and he's coming off an injury himself, right?
Right.
So like he did pretty well. I think he had
about 23 minutes. Like I think it was like 14 points.
Yeah,
like
something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah. That's not bad. I mean, he looked like he's trying to get his rhythm again.
Yeah. I mean, they smacked the Jazz though. So
yeah, it wasn't really a testament. The Jazz is kind of not that well, but we'll see if they play a better team.
Yeah.
Like next week or something like that. I think they play tonight, I believe.
Okay.
No, they don't.
Then Jimmy Butler's been balling out on the Warriors.
No, I didn't play that. Play tomorrow.
Because Butler had his debut, but he also played last night too.
Yeah, Jimmy Butler been doing well. Oh yeah.
It's Butler, bro. Like I don't know what people are expecting. It's like
Butler's a dog, man. He gonna hoop no matter where you go.
Yeah.
He just hooping with one of the best players in the league himself is Curry.
Yeah.
So he playing with somebody like him. Got to play with Draymond Green.
Yeah.
All these other players, but he doing good. He's averaging 20 something.
Yeah.
Nah, he doing good.
As a Heat fan, I'm like, damn. I'm gonna support. I'm gonna support Jimmy Butler no matter what. Like I want him to have the best career he can still have, you know?
Yeah, who else?
De'Aaron Fox fits in on.
Yeah, he's been doing well too.
He fits on the Spurs, perfect.
Yeah, he's been doing good.
I was saying that before even.
He's a dog too, man.
He was like someone that should have been picked up. So I'm happy to see De'Aaron Fox on the Spurs. Like that's a perfect move.
He go crazy.
Wiggins, had his debut with the Heat as well.
Wiggins.
So yeah, once he gets his foot in,
he's on the Heat, right?
Yeah, he's on the Heat. That was part of the trade.
I was trying to see.
I think who else?
Mark Ingram on the Raptors.
Oh, the center. Oh,
no. I'm saying, Ingram from
Brandon.
Yeah, Brandon. I'm sorry, I said Mark Ingram. I said Brandon. Yeah, Brandon Ingram. He on the Raptors.
He's on the Raptors. Yeah, did he make his debut? I didn't.
Not that I know of. Not that I know of.
Shit,
but I know it was him.
Deadline that we didn't.
Yeah. Kuzma. Books.
And then Middleton went to Wizards. That was part of the trade. So yeah.
I
think that's as far like the biggest ones because in that one center that Lakers got. From
Mark Williams.
Yeah, he like filled, I guess, his physical or whatever it was situation that happened. Because he's like, I guess, injury prone. And like that
and
too,
then they try to trade Connect, and then now he back on the team.
Yeah. So it's like, damn, that's like.
But breaking news. I just heard that Alex Len, they just picked him up.
Oh,
he's a center from the.
Oh, so they picked him up from what, like just
from the Suns? I think he was a free agent.
So he was free agent. Yeah, because I was gonna say,
I just seen that. Yeah, this guy Alex.
Oh yeah. I remember his name. Yeah,
okay. So they just signed him already.
Okay, shit.
Just signed him. So now they got a big dude. They got a big man. I was like to be like, okay, how the Lakers gonna play this out?
Okay,
man?
bro. LeBron could be center.
Man.
Could we get like a Magic?
The Lakers. I mean, Lakers gonna be. They're gonna be tough, man. They're gonna be tough. They're going against the Mavericks.
They're already playing.
They got to go against the Nugs though.
Well, yeah, they're already playing really well this season. This man said Alex Len. Oh, they signed Alex Len, and they're gonna be tough. Like, bro, this man.
He got a big man. That's a great pickup.
All right, but you're acting like this, bro. Is like.
He's like Joker. I'm not saying he's a Joker, but
like, goddamn, like,
but at least somebody can defend that dude.
Alex Len, we're going to the finals now. Like, right? Like,
hey, man. Bronny going to the finals. LeBron.
Hey, shout out Bronny, man. Hey, shout out Bronny.
Shout out Bronny.
Yeah.
It's still crazy, but like we'll see how it plays out. I think All-Star Weekend is this weekend, right? This weekend or next weekend? I think it was this weekend, right? Oh yeah. Oh, what's his name gonna perform? Jello Ball. Oh, they say he gonna perform All-Star Weekend. Yeah,
I did see that. You're right. That's hilarious.
Nah, that's great, bro. Is getting performances.
Yeah, I mean, the song is, the song is big. Song is big. What I mean? So yeah. But
and he going Rolling Loud. That's crazy.
And he got his brothers, all that stuff too. But
yeah. Oh, did you see the video?
I didn't watch the video, but I saw a snippet.
Oh, I saw the video.
But I saw that they put they said Jello made the All-Star before his brothers made that.
Hey, Hey,
like,
no. He got hold though. LaMelo should be an all-star. Though.
Yeah, he did get snubbed, huh?
Yeah, he got snubbed.
Yeah.
Let's put that in the air.
Yeah.
Don't act like LaMelo was not balling this year.
Yeah.
This man deserved, just like Tyler Hero deserved.
Yeah.
And he did.
I think Trae Young, I think which I said Trae Young deserved it too, but Trae Young I think is a reserve. So I think Trae Young, because Giannis I think is hurt, so
and AD is hurt too, so they had to replace him.
Someone's gonna be
they replacing both of them spots.
No, I'm not sure it's gonna be.
I forgot. They said it on ESPN, but because AD just got hurt.
Is Sabonis gonna be
all-star?
The one who's replacing
I'm not
AD?
sure.
Because Sabonis
he's balling too.
Underrated like people ever, bro.
Oh yeah, no, he balling too. But I'm not even sure. But I'm happy for Jello Ball. He gonna perform. The video's dope though. The tweaker one. I mean, he got, and that's how a video was supposed to be. You have your family in there. He had all the brothers in there. They all in the Humber. They all doing, tricks and stuff. And
they were they swerving? Were they swerving?
Yeah, they were swerving and everything. Bro.
Yo, that's hilarious.
And then there was, that was another little topic. This man cheated on his girl and all that stuff.
Who?
Jello.
Oh, like when the song.
Not recently. Now there's like crazy stuff on the internet. His girl found out that he was cheating, and he about to have another kid with another girl.
Dang.
He had 2 kids with his first baby mother. Now he's about to have another kid with a different woman. So the other woman's bashing her and all this. So
damn, so
he's all in the mix right now.
He's in the mix right now. Hey,
and somebody said like he's swerving in that corner wall. That was funny. I was like, they wilding on the internet, bro. Yeah. But it's a whole different topic of mess.
Nah, that's wild, man. I guess all right, man. We're supposed to stay tuned.
Yeah, we'll stay tuned with all that
too. But I guess we can get into the
what we getting?
To the spectacle. You know what I mean? Like the moment they've all been waiting for. You know what I mean? Like the little drum roll and shit. Now we can get into the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Man.
Bowl talk, man. Let's get into that Super Bowl talk. We just had the Super Bowl Sunday. You know what I mean? First off, where did you go? What were you doing for the Super Bowl? You know what I mean? Let's start off. Let's break this down. You know what I mean?
Oh, how the party went and all the whole thing. I know it feels like a national holiday, right?
Like where was Darnell at?
Man, it was the fam, man. I just spent time with the fam, man. The pops, my cousins. It felt like Thanksgiving again. It felt like it was some cousins.
Yeah,
I got a chance to celebrate that I saw on Thanksgiving this year. We celebrate like Super Bowl this year, which is cool. It was cool, man. I mean, just really spent time with the fam. I didn't expect the game to be the way
like this and shit. You know what I mean?
Nah. like an announcer.
Yeah, we're gonna be like, let's episode, man.
Yeah, I didn't really expect it to be the game how it played out.
Like this and shit, like, hey yo,
I'm rapping,
rapping.
I'm really rapping though.
Hey,
really,
hey yo,
hey, going on like a Super Bowl, like Corday, that Corday line. Yeah. People know if you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know.
Oh my goodness.
Really. I didn't think they was gonna blow out, man. I didn't think the Eagles.
Wait, don't get into that.
I'm sorry.
We're going into, you know what I mean? We're getting
yeah.
Little layers, you know what I mean? We got to peel it back, you know, like the halftime show, little layers, you know what I mean? We got
little layers.
So I did. I
forgot the food. We had pizza.
Some pizza.
Sorry, we had pizza, meatloaf, pot roast, mac and cheese, cornbread.
Damn.
It was going all out, really.
Y'all was getting good.
It was like Thanksgiving, but I think we had pizza just for the kids, like they don't like that type.
Yeah, just got some like pizza on, like ready to go. Yeah,
just on the side, just if some people don't like certain meals.
Yeah, big facts.
But yeah, it was good, man.
Damn, that's good.
That was that Super Bowl.
That's good. You enjoyed it. That's good. You enjoyed it, and like drinks and all that stuff too. Like people.
Drinks. Man, I was sipping water, dude.
Yeah.
I don't think. Nah, what was they sipping on? Oh, they were sipping on Trulies. Yeah, I don't really mess with them.
Yeah.
I was sipping on water. I mean, I could have.
You could have indulged.
Yeah, but
I mean, work the next day too, huh?
Yeah, I
Kind of go
mean,
too crazy and shit.
nah, I mean, I would have sipped on something. I really should have brought something, but it was like, I don't know.
But it is what it is. I ain't always have to sip. Like,
Yeah, just like we talked about. I didn't need that to have fun. Like I'm just being around with family.
Yeah.
We eating good food. We watching the game.
Yeah.
I think that's all that really matters. I could care less
big
about
facts.
alcohol. Like sometimes it's funny. Like that's like a holiday. People bring drinks, food, and all that.
Yeah.
I didn't think about alcohol, man. I'm just trying to chill. And I had to work. Just like you said, I gotta drive myself back to work. Back home. So I'm like,
Now I had work in the morning on Sunday. So I went to work. It was only a 5-hour shift though. So I went to work that morning, but I was off at 3. The game started at 3:30. But Caleb, obviously, he invited us to his mom's house to watch the game, with his family and stuff. So so I decided to go over, watch the Super Bowl with Caleb, and all that stuff. And, his, like I said, his family stuff. So that was fun. So shout out Caleb, man. Still out there. So that we enjoyed the Super Bowl, man. They had, all the food, grilled. They had
a lot of food. Huh?
Yeah, they had chicken ribs, mac and cheese, all that stuff, and like all the little, chips, all the little, things, that come with the chips, salsa, all that stuff, Super Bowl, like type of stuff. So.
Well, that alcohol too.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. They was drinking, so I had a little bit because obviously my fast was over, so I was able to drink some alcohol. And
y'all sipping on beer? Or?
Well, he gave me a beer in the beginning, and then his sister had those little like Jack Daniels, like
Jack and Cokes. What, in a can?
Nah, it's not a can. It's Jack Daniels, but it's like strawberry lemonade and different like lemonade.
Oh, is it in a can or is it in a glass bottle?
Glass bottle.
Oh, really? Oh, they got different flavors.
Them shits are dangerous, bro. Because I had 2 of them, but I drank 1. But them shits, you don't even taste alcohol, bro. Like you can taste
too sweet,
bit, bro. But that shit was way too sweet, bro. And I was like, but I was enjoying it because
those are the ones that creep up on.
I haven't had no like sugar or anything in so long that when I drank it, I was like, damn. You know what I mean? Because obviously I just finished up, my fast and stuff. So I haven't no between alcohol and the sugar. I haven't had neither of those in like damn near a month. So
that man, it hit your body like a shock. It was like, woo. He was like, oh yeah, I'm ready to watch the game now.
But I have a very weird tolerance for alcohol that I try not to drink too much because it's like I could keep going. So I don't. That's why I don't really indulge as much in general. Because even when I do go out, have nights and I drink. I'm like, damn, like how do I even drink this much? And I still don't really feel like I'm drunk, but I don't feel like to the point where I'm like, you know what I mean? And so that's why I try not to these days. I just don't really like, try to indulge as much.
Yeah, man, it's a little testament, it's a little discipline.
Yeah, it's not that, So, but exactly. And once like you kind of know yourself too, like, but yeah, so that was fun kicking it with him. So shout out to Caleb, shout out to his mom and family for opening the space, inviting us pretty much, so.
What's sister? Which one?
Caleb's sister.
Oh, Caleb's sister. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, his brother was there too and all that stuff too. I saw, so that was fun. But other than that, let me see, what would be next? Okay, now we can get into the game. We got Chiefs versus the Eagles. They met once before, a few years back, and Chiefs took that. Chiefs took that one. So now going in this Super Bowl, this was for the people who are just tuning in and be like, "Damn, what's the hip hop? What y'all talking about?" Looking all that. This was, for the three-peat. For the Chiefs, this was like for the first team ever in history to three-peat in the NFL, like to win 3 back to back to back.
So they never did that.
Nobody in the history of the NFL has done that.
They never did that.
And Chiefs had this was Chiefs' opportunity to be able to be the first team to do that. So that was that big going into this game. That was the big thing of like, can Chiefs, Chiefs gonna three-peat, or will Eagles be able to get past the Chiefs? You know what I mean? Or are Eagles gonna be able to finally, break, get past that? You know what I mean? It's always that story. But can you get past Mahomes? Because if Eagles would have lost, it would have been the same thing. It's like, damn, that's the second Super Bowl they would have lost to the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Can they do it again? Will they be able to? But all for Chiefs, they could probably be back next year. You never know. But now, they missed the opportunity to three-peat, but it's like they just won 2 in a row. Like, it's okay. It's okay. You guys didn't get this one. It's all right. But yeah, man, you had everything. You had, Taylor Swift in attendance. I heard she got booed.
Yeah,
you had Trump in attendance. I heard he got cleared. You know what I mean? Because oh yeah, by the way, the Super Bowl was in Louisiana. You know, it was in New Orleans. So shout out Drew Brees, man.
That was a nice stadium.
Yeah, shout out the Saints, man. I'm a Saints fan. Shout out Drew Brees. Hey, that's come on,
that was a nice Superdome, Caesar Super. That was dope. That was a nice stadium.
Yeah, they got a nice stadium, bro.
Yeah, hell yeah. Dope.
But then you had all that. Then at that point, I think you had Black National Anthem and all that stuff playing and stuff too. Like in the beginning, they had all.
It was a different style, huh?
Yeah.
Louisiana style.
Yeah, which is cool because it's we got Black History Month and all that stuff too.
No, it was cool. It was different. When I was hearing it, I was like, "Oh, this doesn't sound like the regular." I'm used to the regular one. That's why.
Yeah.
I'm used to the American way. I think.
Yeah, the actual.
It's like Louisiana style.
Well, they got the Black National Anthem too. That I didn't see it because I was obviously getting from work and I had to get to Kansas. I got to Kansas right when the game damn near was starting.
Oh yeah, you didn't saw the little preview,
so I didn't see anything before that. But just from what I read and what I heard, I saw. I guess I saw that was going down.
Yeah,
which is dope.
Which is dope. Black History Month. Man. Yeah, gotta respect it.
Hell yeah. Respect it. Yeah, and I know they changed everything too with the. I guess that's another topic, like the end racism, with. Did they used to have that in the that was supposed to be in the all that's in the end zone, but they changed it to choose love or something like that? That was the whole NFL thing,
on their helmets and all that.
Yeah,
stuff.
well, it was before it was in racism, but now it's
choose love,
something like that.
Yeah, something.
Yeah, because I think it has to do with the whole thing that.
I wish I knew a little bit more on the outside of football, but I wish I could answer that. I don't know really on that one, but
that's why I was. Sometimes I'd be like, "Damn, that's what we need." Caleb, our third person.
Yeah, you know what I mean? He would know a little bit more than that I do.
Yeah,
I wouldn't really know too much.
Yeah, but you had all that all that into it, but then the actual game was dope because I think I want to say we talked about last time. I talked about some other people too, but I'm saying if Eagles pull off to a big lead, they win the game. If they're close, Chiefs win the game. Eagles pulled off to a big lead in the beginning. It was 17-0. Then it was 24-0 before at halftime.
First time, halftime. Yeah,
that's when I knew it was over.
Yeah,
because I was like, bro, I told him too. I was like, bro, shit's about to be 17-0 at halftime. All of a sudden, I thought, and I got to 17-0. I was like, damn, I'm about to be right. And they score another one. And I was like, oh, it was like a pick six or something like that. And I was like, damn. So at that point, you knew there was no coming back. Because the only other team to come back from a lead that big was the Patriots versus
something like that.
The Falcons. It was 28-3.
Oh, that was Super Bowl, right?
Super Bowl. Falcons were up 28-3, bro.
Oh yeah.
And Patriots came back and won. So
it could have been.
So we're at
that could have been the 24-0. That could have been the same scenario.
There was a potential chance of damn, can we see will Mahomes be able to do that? But the way, bro, he was just looked way too dominant, bro, on every end of the flag. From the D line, it's the defensive backs.
I don't know,
and their offense was playing really good. You know what I mean? Barkley didn't have the crazy game, but
he did okay.
About 50 yards. And Jalen Hurts played really good. You know what I mean? So it's damn.
Yeah, AJ Brown did pretty good too. Yeah, everybody.
He had both. I think both of them have a touchdown.
Yeah, they was throwing bombs.
It was Saquon's birthday.
Yep. Yeah.
On the Super Bowl.
Yep. Yeah. I remember.
Cake at the end.
Yeah, I saw that.
And the white boy, the cornerback that got the pick six.
Yeah,
it was his birthday too.
Oh shit, man!
Can you imagine?
It was a lucky day, man.
What a birthday to have, man! Winning the Super Bowl on your birthday. Can you imagine? And getting the pick six on Mahomes in the Super Bowl, and it's your birthday, bro. You're gonna remember that for the rest of your life. You're gonna be telling his grandchildren about that shit one day.
Oh yeah, man. Barkley,
you know what I mean?
I mean, coming from the Giants to the Eagles now, going to the Super Bowl.
And first year.
Yeah, that's right. First year. It's crazy.
That's crazy.
First year. I mean,
shout out to the Eagles, man.
Nah, man, I gotta respect it. My opinion on the game was that I wanted the Eagles to win. I just thought the Chiefs was gonna do something crazy like Brady did years ago.
I think people just assume that.
I assume because the way the season went,
the
Chiefs always came back second half.
Yeah.
So that's what I was hoping for. I was like, they might be doing it. They might do. I'm like, wait. I know. Yeah. I was like, they should have at least scored a point. But the fact that they had a donut in first half, I was like, that's not even them. That's not their game. What happened?
Yeah, they were getting smacked.
They were getting smacked like they didn't have a 15-1 season.
Yeah.
Like that's what it looked like.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, well,
yeah.
So, and I think like my cousin was like trying to paint the narrative. He was saying that like they don't want somebody like Mahomes to be better than Brady. That would be like, that's like he was kind of going deep into that. Like they don't want like a brother quarterback to be better to that. But that he's painting that narrative.
I gotta disagree with that only because a black quarterback just won the Super Bowl.
Yeah, no, but like Mahomes to be as big as he is to do a three-peat.
Yeah, but still, like you could still debate.
Yeah, but it was just a little. It was just opinion narrative on that one.
Because realistically, bro, if Mahomes, even if he wins one more, you could debate that. Even if he would have won this one, you probably could have. I understand that I think because Caleb talked about this. Like if he would have won this one, you could debate or say that Mahomes is now the official GOAT. Like as far as like
he'll be over.
Like because he was saying like Brady is the best winner ever.
Yep.
But Mahomes is the most skilled like at that position. Like he would be the best quarterback. Like as far as skill, wins, all that stuff. You know what I mean? And if he would have got that 3-peat, but I still think you could still debate it. Mahomes you still went to another Super Bowl, you know what I mean? And also, I think the only thing that would stop that hurts that debate is that Brady beat Mahomes in the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? Because they played each other. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, years ago
with the Bucks. Yeah, when Brady was on the Bucks. So I think that was Brady's last. That was his last Super Bowl. I don't think not his last season, but I think that was his last Super Bowl win. But I honestly think that because I could see Chiefs coming back to the Super Bowl. Like,
I mean, it's just it's not gonna paint like a crazy narrative of the future of the Chiefs because it's like they can still come back to the Super Bowl. It's just that the whole history thing would have been like, wow, like they did a 3. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Now that would have been cool to see though. I won't lie. That would have been cool to see a 3.
That would have been on the history like that. But it didn't play out that way.
I said it too because I'm like, man, Eagles, like, bro, like if they pull off that lead, if they could get a couple touchdowns ahead, dude, they win the game, and that's literally what was happening.
Mahomes I never see Mahomes throw interceptions. He threw interceptions like that wasn't his game.
But look, bro, he was running around the whole time.
No. His whole lineman was on vacation. They was on vacation, I think.
Yeah, like their mind was somewhere else.
They was not covering that man.
Yeah, that whole night, bro.
That man couldn't stay in the pocket.
Not at all,
couldn't
bro.
run around.
Yeah.
Nah, I mean,
it got sad to see at one point. I was like, damn, Mahomes is running for his life right now, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
that's why I agree. Yeah, the Eagles defense dominated the game, and defense won championships.
Yeah. Shout out to Patrick Mahomes though. Like, that was a legendary like quarterback. No matter what,
What's the future of like Travis Kelce? Is he gonna do another year or is he gonna retire? I was like up in the air with that. After this season,
I could see him retiring because I think he'd want to play another one to go for the 3-peat. I don't know if
after this Super Bowl, I don't know.
Might be done. Yeah.
Him and his brother just retired.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think Kelce might be done because I think he wanted to go for the 3-peat. Now that obviously can't.
Yeah. Now what are you chasing?
Next season, you're back to
the drawing board.
Going for one because now you have to win 2 or get 2 more in a row to even try to go for 3-peat. You know what I mean? So it's like, do you know how much how long that would be to even attempt that? And then can you even do that?
And he's in his 30s.
Yeah. So maybe he plays one more season to see if they could go back to another Super Bowl. But I could see him. Being like, I'm.
So what? No more Taylor Swift. Her name could be done at this point now. If he retires, we probably won't even be talking about Taylor Swift at this point.
I'm dead, yeah.
Like, think about it. Like, if he plays another season, we'll keep talking about it. But if he's not, then we're not going to.
Unless they do like a podcast or some shit.
With his brother or something. Like, I mean, at this point, like, we don't need to talk about the Swifties and all this garbage. But
okay, hold on, bro. So first we have the Meg Thee Stallion fans come after us. Now we about to have the Beyonce fans come after us. The Beehive. Now we about to have the Swifties come after us. I think we have the Nicki Minaj fans come after us before too. Like, so look, all the fans, all the fan groups, like the Swifties, all that stuff. Because after what you just said, like, I'm gonna put this out one more time. I'm gonna put this out one more time. Look, don't come after the podcast or come after me. Go after this guy individually. You know what I mean? Go after him because I ain't say it. I fuck with Taylor Swift, man. I'm a Swiftie at heart.
Damn, man. They don't like my commentary about Taylor Swift.
What she do for her fans. You know what I mean? She show love to her fans. I respect, the fact that she, that she went up against, I think, her label and all that stuff. So, like, I got some respect for and some love for Taylor Swift, man. Shout out Travis Kelce, too, man. It would be dope to interview you guys one day. But, we might have to do that as a solo interview because the Taylor Swift fans probably don't want to see him no more. So, just holler at me, if you're watching this, Man, sorry.
Oh, man.
Sorry I have to put you down like that, man. But, you put this on yourself.
Hey, shoot.
You gotta,
hey, man.
You got to stand on that.
Hey, I stand on business.
You got to stand on that, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna voice my opinion on this joint.
Yeah,
I don't care, man. I come to the mic. I'm gonna speak that mind. You know what I mean?
I respect that.
Yeah,
which I want you to do.
Yeah,
but don't pit me her. Don't pit me.
Yeah, I don't care. We gonna have the hate comments on whoever, man.
Yeah,
it's gonna be
like,
Meg.
Our podcast. I'm gonna be like, wait, I ain't say nothing.
Nah, they gonna respect it.
What I mean?
They gonna respect it, man. They gonna respect it.
They gonna respect it.
Ain't want no dang blowout.
Big facts. So that was the wrong button to press, but fuck it. I'll put that button over there because that was not the right one to press. But anyways,
that was easy.
Yeah, but anyways, let's get to the
What's the biggest topic?
Let's get to the big one, man. This
is the topic I've been waiting for.
Yeah, let's get to that hip hop shit, man.
That's because this is the only time I was excited for the Super Bowl.
Kendrick Lamar, man.
At the halftime show.
Before we get to like all that, I want to say one stat real quick.
He got something to say.
So the record for viewership, bro, who was holding the record was Michael Jackson.
Ooh.
At 133.4 million. Kendrick Lamar broke that record, 133.5 million. Broke Michael Jackson's record. MJ, the GOAT, all time, legendary.
Put some respect on his name.
Prior to Michael Jackson's performance was all marching bands. If it wasn't for Michael Jackson, bro, the halftime show, all that shit wouldn't be like the whole like choosing someone for halftime, like the entertainment, like the big artists. None of that shit would be happening. That's why and Michael Jackson is Michael Jackson. That's the GOAT. You know what I mean? That's the all time most famous person of all time. And Jesus. But Michael Jackson, you know what I'm saying?
Put some respect on his name.
And Kendrick Lamar broke that. Kendrick, hip hop broke that. The culture broke that. You feel me? I'm just saying, bro.
I think they gotta put more respect on it.
Bro.
They gotta put
133.5. Hey. I'm just saying.
And that was for hip hop.
That's for hip hop.
That's not for pop. Michael Jackson did. This is for hip hop.
We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. Michael Jackson for the culture.
I'm saying.
Yeah, Michael Jackson.
I'm saying. I'm put some respect on Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson be a big fan, man.
This is
and
not.
Pop was not pop. That was pop ain't what that pop then is different than pop now. You feel me? Michael Jackson was like that's like don't stop till you get enough. Come on.
Yeah, that was like that
R&B, all that shit. Like that's when pop was actually like real, like
at its peak,
real shit. You know what I mean? Like real, like dope music. You know what I mean? Yeah. Pop now, I guess, is a whole nother thing. Like I don't know what happened, but
whole different genre of that.
But yeah, let's get back let's get back on topic. But that's crazy though, huh?
I didn't know the story. I did see that it was a big record, but I didn't know he beat Michael Jackson.
Yeah,
but.
That's crazy.
I gotta respect it because I was more excited, anticipated to even watch the Super Bowl.
That means most viewed.
That was the only. I'm gonna tell you, to be honest.
That's crazy.
When I heard the Eagles and Chiefs was playing the Super Bowl, I didn't care. The only reason why I cared because Kendrick Lamar was performing.
You know what someone said in the comments?
That's what
someone was like, "Man, Kendrick is sure nice enough for letting letting two football teams play during his concert." That's hilarious to me. I was like, that's funny. I just saw that comment and I wanted to say I thought that was hilarious.
Like on some real stuff. Like I didn't really care about who was playing.
Yeah,
I was only caring about the. I said this to so many people. I said I'm only watching it for the halftime show because after this year, I'm not caring about the Super Bowl because I don't know who else is gonna perform as an artist like Kendrick Lamar is ever gonna do. Mm-hmm. Like, and that's just my opinion.
Talk your shit, man.
That's only my opinion. Like,
and we had Usher the year before. That's what I'm saying. Like, we had Dr. Dre before.
There's nobody. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Who else are you gonna have in the next 2 years?
Yeah, Drake.
No.
Why not?
Lil Wayne? No.
Well, it's not Louisiana, so now Lil Wayne kind of
it don't matter about the seat anymore. And Lil Wayne and his performance, no. So that's what I'm saying. You think you're not gonna have anybody bigger than Kendrick Lamar?
They should do like They should like do like.
They're gonna start changing the music at this point.
But they should do like K-pop, like BTS, like one of those groups. Like,
well, Jay-Z's in charge. What he gonna think about? What's he doing?
Yeah, do something different, like completely.
Yeah, at this point, it's gonna be different.
Yeah,
but
I feel like now it's like, okay, we reached the peak of like as far as like the hip hop performances. Like next year should be like something different.
Yeah, and I don't mind either. If it's something different, that's fine.
Yeah, because who, like you said,
for hip hop,
who are you gonna bring? That's like what, like, you know, who you gonna bring at that point? Like that's at that level.
You're not gonna bring anybody at that level, and that's why my opinion stands on me even excited to even watch it. I'm just gonna watch it just to watch it to get together with people.
Yeah,
but me, I was looking at as a hip hop fan, I was excited to see somebody like Kendrick Lamar at his top level of dropping all this music, and being the talk of the town, having all the Grammys in his hand. That's the guy I wanted to see at the halftime show. And I got that performance.
Bro, Grammys and Super Bowl in the same week. 5 Grammys and broke the record.
Bro, you can't
in the same week.
Can't disrespect that man.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
you can't disrespect that man.
Bro,
he did a lot.
There's no like
he did it off a diss record.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Come on.
Kid from Compton. Feel me? Like, that's crazy. So, hey, shout out to Kendrick Lamar, man. One thing I would like to say before we fully get into everything is I would like to see behind the scenes, before we get in our opinions and our views on the halftime show and all that stuff, I would like to see a behind the scenes, like video of like the performance, like how everything was like, you know, crafted and created, like the background dancers, like, you know, all that stuff. Like I would like, you know, those behind the scene videos, like when they do like, you know how.
Yeah, I saw
what Kendrick's thought process was behind.
Like, I saw a little clip
like to see
of
Kendrick's like thought process of like. Like like or whoever was involved like creating this performance. Like I would like to see it behind the scenes.
I saw Serena Williams. She was it was like the behind the scenes of her like doing the dance, and then like and she made a quote about it. Basically, it was like they her team of like the Super Bowl or Kendrick, they like hit her up and was like, I like that dance. When she was at the Olympics, like she did the crit walk.
Oh, I think it was like Wimbledon
or something like that.
It was one of the tennis.
Yeah.
It was one of. She did. Yeah.
It was one of. Yeah, I'm sorry. It was one of the tennis things.
It might have been Wimbledon.
Yeah, it was something like that. But they loved that they reached out to her, and she was like, she was stopped. She was like,
and she's from Compton.
Yeah.
People got to remember that.
Yeah.
Serena and Venus Williams, like the family, like they're from Compton. So they grew up.
She was shocked.
They grew up straight West Coast in that culture, like, so they know like all that stuff. So all the people who were, you know, and then Drake, you know, with the subliminals, because I think that's how that Drake and Common beef back then started, was because Common was dating Serena. Oh no, I think Common and Serena were dating, but then they broke up. But then I think Drake and Serena started dating a little bit. Yeah. So then there was like some subliminals thrown back and forth. But then I think when Drake and Serena like didn't really last, I think he's thrown some subliminals her way before too. So that's also, you know, some little calculated to have Serena and it also not only just being from Compton too, you know what I mean, and also doing the the walk on during the tennis tournament as well. So yeah, shout out to Serena Williams, because I remember I was standing with Kayla's brother Adrian, and I was like, as soon as I saw it, I was like, hey, that's Serena Williams. And he was like, wait, really? Like, that was her? Like, and I was like, yeah, that was Serena Williams. That's what I got. That was Serena Williams. Yeah. Like, they didn't show, it wasn't like too long, but like, you had to catch that, you know what I mean? And I was like, that was Serena Williams. Like, oh shit, you know, like, so I thought that was hella dope, man. But I guess we could go over some of the songs first, because I know we went over some of the songs that we wanted for the playlist. Where last episode what we thought was like, oh, these are the songs he might play. Like, we were kind of going over some of the songs we thought, you know, he might perform. We were pretty correct on as far as GNX, like it will be more GNX based. I don't think we went over some hits, but I think we were pretty correct more so on the fact that it will be more off the album, if I'm not mistaken. I think we kind of headed the direction.
Little mixture, but I agree with what he did. But
yeah. But what I said, I did call Peekaboo. I knew he was gonna play that, which I was hoping for, but I wasn't expecting Loyalty. I didn't think about that. Oh, not loyalty. The DNA. I got loyalty inside my DNA.
Loyalty. Yeah, DNA.
DNA. I think is the name of
DNA. Yeah, Man at the Garden and all those.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting Man at the Garden.
Yeah, I didn't expect that.
He needs to release that song in the very beginning.
I caught that.
That was.
I don't think anybody at the house caught that. I was like, hold up. I think he just dropped the unreleased record.
Yeah, I said that when we were watching it.
I was like, whoa.
I was like, oh, this is unreleased. Like, oh, he's dropped. I was like, the first song
I was like,
unreleased. Like,
no, I was like, I was glued in. I was listening. I was like,
bro, that was going hard.
I was like, I need that. Man, I need that record.
Yeah, I need that record.
I was like, oh,
we need that record.
I need that record.
Yeah, we need that record. And then you play Euphoria. Were you expecting Euphoria to play?
Oh my gosh,
I wasn't expecting.
I love that song, bro. Like that. That was like the best diss song. Like I know he has like Watch the Party Die and like Meet the Grams and all that. Euphoria is like top. I like that one.
Yeah,
you can't go wrong with that.
No,
the beat switch, everything, the flows.
Yeah, you get. I can't get chipped by a throwaway.
I can't. Yeah. It's a definitely a repeat of mine for right now.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting Euphoria because when it
didn't expect
I was like, wait a minute.
Didn't expect it. Nah, I didn't expect it. Yeah, I was jumping out my seat, bro. I was loving that.
And then when SZA came out,
little SZA dropped, little Luther, all the stars,
all the stars, that was dope.
No, those are dope. You know, a lot of people didn't like know who SZA was that like I talked to at work, but they was like, no, this girl can sing. Like I love these records.
Cool. No, for real, SZA. So man, TDE is all talent, bro. TDE is like I was respecting it. For real. TDE is all talent, but yeah, let's get into it, man. So of course you had everyone that had. I like seeing a lot of people coming with their like I love because art is subjective. You know what I mean? So Kendrick Lamar is one of those artists. Like we were talking before, I was saying, like, because we were talking about a lot of the hate that we were seeing after it, but there's so much love as well. But it's social media, you're always going to see this. Always going to people have their opinions on however they feel. Everyone's voice is so loud these days, where it's like they're going to see so many mixture of comments and people who just there's so many people. I don't get it. I don't do blah blah. But at the end of the day, art is subjective. So it is up to you to how you perceive what you're watching
or how you even view it, man.
Yeah, how you view it. But also, Kendrick is one of those artists where, like, he's not just an entertainer. You're gonna learn something from it. He's gonna have a concept. He's gonna have something where you're gonna watch and be like, oh man, you could analyze it and depict things from it. Like and he's gonna have things that people. He knows who he makes music for, and he knows the people who are gonna like. I would say like revolutionary and all those little things like it's like putting out a signal, and the people are gonna be like the ones who are gonna get that message are gonna get it. The ones who don't are either gonna have to stay over there or educate themselves to where they could be on the other side as well. You know what I mean? So Kendrick's one of those people where it's like, if you don't get it, you're gonna either have to read up some more comments or people who are like really breaking it down. That's why I was saying I would like to see it behind the scenes and Kendrick kind of explaining his thought process behind it so those people could understand and get it instead of just hating it because they don't get it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Or the other people who just want to see hit songs or hit records. Yeah. Like some people were like, man, why didn't he just play hits? It's like, bro, this is not what it's about. If you want to go see hits, go to his tours, go to his concert, or go watch some of, go watch the Pop Out show. He did a lot of his hits during that, you know what I mean? So like, this was specifically, bro, he got 13 minutes to perform. And he's doing the whole concept. The whole world is watching. You know what I mean?
13 minutes. We gotta.
And if you know about Kendrick Lamar, besides the beef and the stuff, if you actually know about Kendrick Lamar and actually are a fan, he's really calculated and is gonna have a concept in his performances. He's not gonna just give you hits and just do a show to entertain people. You're gonna get something from it.
Yeah, I think it blew over a lot of people's heads.
Yeah, and I feel like that's why I was saying before, where it's like a lot of people who were saying this and that. It's like we know who those people, a lot of those people are, right? But you gotta, like I said, either stay over there or do your research and understand what the performance was about and what it is, because that was huge for the culture. You know what I mean? Basically, basically like to America, for Black Americans, for that, like all those little like nuances that you got from this performance was like incredible to me, especially because the first time I was watching it, I was just enjoying it. I watched it again on my own time to where I could actually like sit down and you know what I mean? On YouTube, you know, I really sat down and like, okay,
watch the replay
because you know you're with around people and stuff, so you can't really focus.
Everybody talking, everybody partying. You didn't get it. So I had to go replay.
Yeah, so when I was sitting down by myself, I was like, okay, let me watch this for myself, and I kind of stayed away from a lot of people's
commentary, comments.
Yeah, because I like to, me. I like, even when we do our album reviews, it's like we people. By the way, watch our album reviews. We have some really good album reviews and we go in depth, but we form our own opinions with that. So you know what I mean. With our album reviews and everything, we don't go based off of what other people, talk about. We'll listen to what other people say though too, because like you might catch something where someone might say something, you're like, oh, that's interesting. Like I like other people's takes too though, because I did see a couple where I was like, oh, that's dope that they got that from that. Like I like hearing other people's experiences and what they see from like art. Like if we were both looking at this painting, and I'm like, man, that's really dope. You know what that painting stands for? Blah blah. I'll be like this, and you're gonna be like, damn, I didn't even catch that. I didn't really realize that's how you got that from that. Yeah, you're probably just thinking it was just some wiggly lines or some like shit. But I'm over here looking at that painting like, nah, man, that's deep. You know what I mean? It's just so many people look at and view things differently, have a way of looking at art. That's why it's subjective. So people are always able to form their own opinion. You know what I mean? So yeah. So sorry on my little rant. But.
Oh yeah, nah. He had to go in depth, man. There's a lot of stuff going on. It's like, and I didn't really try to listen to the crowd too much either. Like for like people at work and like coming back to work on Monday, it was like people was like. A lot of the older people was like, yeah, I didn't really like the game. Of course, it was a blowout. And I didn't like the halftime show. I thought it was boring. I kept hearing it was boring. I was like...
Oh, yeah, that's what we were talking about before.
Yeah.
Like you said, like older people or even, young people, whatever it's like that.
They thought it was boring.
People just want to be entertained.
They didn't get the message and went... Yeah, way over their head.
And it's like music. It's like the evolution of music. It's like back then. I mean, obviously there was trash, there was violence, there was a lot of stuff back then too, even in the 90s. But like a lot of people, you got messages. You had the conscious rap. You had intelligent movements. You had all these little things, right? Where it's like you're gaining a form of consciousness where you're able to form, opinions and like or express your artistry in a certain way, right? But nowadays, it's like a lot of people just want to be entertained. And they don't want all that deep shit.
Yeah,
they don't want to have to think about.
They're not
getting. Just want the hits. They just want to be entertained. They just want a performance.
Yeah, they're not getting all the hidden messages that was like. Yeah. That was put in to making that whole performance for 13 minutes.
Exactly.
Like he threw so many little symbols and little like comments
and can we just give a shout out to Kendrick Lamar too? Because like, bro, not even just for that performance, the breath control. Like that it takes to do that whole performance. He's walking around the entire field down.
Oh yeah, no breaks, barely
rapping, no lyrics behind you. And when some of your rappers, they be on stage and have their music playing, and they're not really. Like bro, Kendrick did this rapping like without a backtrack, like without. His vocals, you know what I mean?
No, he did that. Yeah, he did that real performance.
Real rapping, bro. Like real MC shit. Like I gotta get props to like that's like, bro.
Yeah, that ain't easy.
That's not easy, bro. Like breath control, everything. Like that's not easy, bro. So
he had
for 13 minutes. Yeah, and as fast as he raps too, like and how lyrical those songs are to not even slip up once.
Yeah, it's
live. You know what I mean? Do you know how incredible? The more that I'm sitting down with it, even just thinking about it now, like while we're doing this, because a lot of that stuff I didn't really process until like now. Like I'm like, bro, like you know how like crazy that is.
Yeah,
you have to respect.
That's what I'm
no
saying.
Matter if you hate it or love it, bro, you have to respect that.
And that's what I'm saying. It's like it's crazy how people were saying like it's boring because like there was a lot of work that was put into it. Because it was like. For 13 minutes, it's like, and we got to give a shout out to Samuel Jackson. I didn't even think he was finna be in there.
Yeah, Samuel Jackson.
Him playing Uncle Sam was like, okay, they didn't get the concept of that. So it's like, that was dope. Samuel Jackson, I thought that was a good fit.
Right. And then the Bay, you had a lot of the Bay Area representation too with the dances, the hyphy movement, all that stuff too. So that was dope.
That was good.
They depicted so much of the culture, you know what I mean? And,
the culture was in it.
West Coast culture,
Yeah, just the messages. Even Serena Williams, we were just talking about that, like her doing the crip walking and all that stuff. I mean, why she was put there, obviously because she used to date Drake, so that's kind of like a little little dish in there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, shout out Mustard. Mustard was in there too
Mustard
for a little
was in
bit.
there too. Yeah.
Yeah, nah, you gotta put respect. I was the TV off.
Yeah.
He had to play that one. Mustard, like he had to play that joint. He had to. He had to play that one. So that was good.
But it was dope from the beginning because you had the whole controller, like the the PlayStation controller. And one thing that I thought that was pretty interesting was what I kind of got is the whole video game concept of, there's so many different layers, but like even just a video game, like, right, because he went to all the different layers of it, like on a PlayStation pad, all the buttons.
Yeah.
But he went to each one of them, and I felt like it was like, when you play a video game, it's like you're going to different levels.
Yeah, different levels.
Right? And finally, eventually, you get to but between those levels, there's so many obstacles and roadblocks and things that you got to get past, and then finally you get to the end and the game over.
Yeah, game over.
Right, you beat the game.
Yeah, you beat the game.
Now, so I got that, but then there's also the layers of just Black America, like what people go through, like from the beginning, from the to going into when you had the the American flag, all of them were pretty much like as the American flag.
Yeah, American flag. Yeah, they're all white, blue, red. Yep.
Then you got red and blue for the Bloods and Crips.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
And then the other people that was all white.
And then you have just black, black, and then it was
all black people. Yeah, it was all black performers.
With the Uncle Sam, not just for like straight, obviously for American reasons, the guy who's like, pay our taxes.
Yeah.
That the Uncle Sam that we know, that figure with the beard.
Yeah.
For the army, like
the army,
that stuff, but then the other part of, that sell out, Black person that was like, you guys better not get out of line, like in the state, that follows the message. You guys better not get out of line. You know what I mean? Like you guys better do the right thing. Like don't be too ghetto out here. Don't be
the Tech one level.
Now that was crazy too. I thought that was crazy because that was the man at the Garden, right?
Yeah, that was like before or after or something.
Yeah, and that was a deep part too. When it's like, oh, you brought your homies with you. Oh, that's
the Deck one.
The Duck One Light, like that shit was deep, bro. That was like, damn.
They didn't get that one.
You know what I mean?
I don't think a lot of people got that one.
There's so many like layers,
subliminal lines.
Bro, we could have a full episode just off of like breaking this down. You know what I mean?
This was just like this was off of like not even watching all these other videos after it. This was what I got off of like first look.
Yeah, just when we were watching. Yeah,
it was like so many different like meanings to it,
and then just the control, like of like I was talking. We were talking about this before when I was like saying like Absol, like he had an album, Control System, where he broke down so many things of systems and control and holds over Black Americans and just humans in general, so many different things, right? And it's like to hear someone in that camp that's already kind of broken this, layer down of being controlled, you know what I mean? And to break free, like the song terrorist threats, where if all the gangs in the world unify, you know what I mean? Like all those, like all the little things, like imagine if we were organized and united, as a people, you know what I mean? Especially, just Black people in general.
Yeah. Of
how much you can get done and what we can do, you know what I mean? And I feel like that was a big thing too of like, not fuck that. We're gonna be unapologetically Black. You know what I mean? Like we're gonna. It's like we got to come together, especially with the way America kind of is now, the direction as things are going. You know what I mean? It's like seeing that correlation of an album like that was in TD, Black Hippie, from Absol, and to see on 2025 a performance like this from Kendrick Lamar, that kind of feels like imagine that album. You know what I mean? Like that album in a way. You know what I mean? Obviously there was deeper concepts on that album, but I'm just saying like the correlation of like. You could see, the people that, Kendrick's been around, you know what I mean? And like, and has the, that vision and that concept of to like, it's like, we got to break free of that shit, you know what I mean? And just come together type of things, you know what I mean? Like all those little, and that's just one side of it. There's so many different things. But that's what I mean. Uncle Sam thing was like, it's like, you get, like when they went to Luther and they started playing the songs when he was like, oh, you guys were getting ghetto before. Now that's the type of shit that we, America wants. Like, for you guys to, be loved and, just not get too ghetto and make the nice songs and just, those type of songs. Remember when he said that? He was like, okay, now that's what we're talking about. And then he was like, he's like, you're almost there. Like, you're doing good. You're almost there.
Yeah, you're almost there. Yeah.
Not like us played, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So
I like.
There
I
was
like
so
how
many just different levels and layers to.
I like how he was like teasing us before he played the "Not Like Us," like with the ladies in the back. Like, oh, you gonna do it? Oh no, oh yeah, we gonna do it? Like, with the ladies.
Like, wait, should I play their favorite record?
Yeah, should I play it?
But you know that.
Oh, they trying to sue me. Yeah, they trying to sue.
See, I didn't catch it on the first time.
Yeah.
When I watched the second time, I was like, oh damn.
Yeah.
You know. Because you know they like to.
That was just off of like just not even looking at other people posts.
What about his smile? Like when he was like, "Hey,"
looking at Drake. Yeah, no, we was playing it back on the YouTube TV and we rewinded because we're like, oh, he really said Drake's name, and like one of the guys that was at the party,
bro, it was wild actually seeing that like happen.
Yeah, live. I was
on the Super Bowl stage.
He really said his name,
bro. Yeah, me and Adrian were saying next to each other, and we're like, we kind of just caught ourselves at the moment, like. Damn, this is really happening.
Yeah,
really doing this shit.
Yeah, he was really doing it. He was really looking at the camera and was like, "Hey, Drake, I heard you like me young."
Man, and the whole crowd. I saw a snippet where they were showing like from different places in the world, like people just going crazy, like to that halftime show. Like,
oh man, it was crazy. Oh, and and the chain he had too, the A.
Yeah.
The A. See, I didn't, because we was at the couch looking at that. We was like, what is the A for? And
was that PG Lane?
That, or could it be the A minor?
Well, obviously the A minor, but I think also PG Lane too. I think if I'm not mistaken, but
it was like so many like different subliminal meanings.
Man,
like,
so many, bro. And I'm even talking right now. Like there's so many things that like I could say and go off
of like
even just like and I just really like the video game concept because it's also like it's also like the world in general. It's like a game. Like it's like game. It's like like. Can you break out the game? You know what I mean? Can you beat the game basically? You know what I mean? Like or not get too caught up into it. You know what I mean? Or trapped into it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, get trapped into the game. Like
it's like,
is there a way you can solve your ways to get out of the game?
To get it out or to beat it.
Or to beat the game.
To beat each level. You know what I mean? Because you might not, some levels you might not even get past. You know what I mean? So it's like it's just deep overall. Like I would like to sit, that's the type of shit where I would like to sit down with Kendrick and like really like I would like to have a full like in-depth conversation of just that.
Because there was
that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like what was his concept and what was he trying to put out to the world to make us think of so many different meanings behind all that, like
right?
And it was crazy because it was all black performers.
Mm-hmm.
One dressed in all white, one dressed in blue, one dressed in red. Them at the traffic light,
and then the facial expressions.
Yeah, that. But then at the traffic light, how they're all they got gold teeth chilling.
But yeah, that was when because that's when the Samuel Jackson came out.
Yeah, the man at the garden.
Like,
they're like,
he basically said like that's the cheat. Oh, that's the cheat. Oh, you brought out your homies now. Like that's the Chico for the culture. That's what he said. The duck one life, because that's pretty much like
that's a culture thing.
That's someone dying for like someone's gonna be going. You know what I mean? In that situation.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like it was like deduct one life. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they were saying like
that's like the video game, you know what I mean? Deduct one life, like you lost
like the rest
of life. You know what I mean? And like if you're, that's why he did it so good in the aspect of a video game.
Yeah,
like the analogy of a video game into life. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
even like I always say, like I don't know if you ever watched Game of Thrones, like the show.
Never really. I watched like I didn't get into it.
Yeah, but that was something that me and my dad we always laugh and like make a joke about like the great game, like of just like so many things go off of like just the game, like from politics to religion to war, to so many different things. It's just like the great game, and like it's like where's your place in that? You know what I mean? It's like all that little shit. You know what I mean? And can you survive the game? You know what I mean? Can you make it to the end? You know, all those little like things. You know, so it's just so interesting. But I appreciate that a performance like that, especially on a stage that grand, and I'm happy to see a lot of people. Like hate it or love it, but people coming out with their own theories or seeing something new or seeing something from it and having those discussions and having those talks. That's like the people who get it, you know what I mean? Because it's bigger than rap, like he said, it's deeper, like it's bigger than all that.
Yeah.
They say the revolution will not be televised, you know what I mean? Like all that stuff, like, it's all those little things where it's like, it don't need to be televised. We have to make the change like in ourselves, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, he did all that too in front of like, Trump, our president. Yeah. He doing all that, and Trump is really at the Super Bowl watching this and probably like, damn, like he really did all that.
Like, I think they had to leave.
They would have to leave. Yeah.
Well, because I think it's more so of like they have to leave before the general public.
Yeah.
Because they can't leave after. Because the presidents, they don't stay the whole time.
Yeah, they gotta leave.
Yeah, because they can't leave at the same time.
No, of course not.
Everyone else, so. They gotta. I don't think he was. I think he was only there for like the beginning of when they like the president just has to show up. Hi everyone. Type
and then after that he got to dip.
Yeah, I think they dip out with that. Like,
nah, but I mean he did all that. Nah, it was like overall. I mean, I think obviously you could hear our opinions. Of course, we love the show. Of the halftime show of Kendrick, most people out there,
obviously,
obviously, these people didn't like it. They didn't get the meanings. A lot of the meanings went over their head. They didn't really think about it, and I think you gotta. I mean, I don't know if it's like a culture thing, like
it makes it like it's just a.
Yeah, I feel like maybe
separation of
like our African American people understand it. We loved it. It's Black History Month. I think he painted a good narrative, a good picture for us, like representing our culture. I think if you're like other races, they may have not understand it.
Yeah,
they're not understanding.
I know some people was thinking of the language and the culture. Like the language.
I think that's
the dances.
I think that's why they said it was boring, because they didn't feel how I felt about it. I felt a little different about how Kendrick is using the platform. Like, think about it. He's at the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody in the world is watching. This is like a holiday, pretty much.
Yeah.
Everybody is watching the Super Bowl. He broke the ratings. So it shows that if I'm on this platform of the Super Bowl and they want me to perform, I gotta give them something.
Mm-hmm.
The world they can see. They gotta. Like, we gotta eat off of this stuff. We gotta
and I feel like really, it's like someone said it like a protest. Like it was like it was like a live protest. Like
basically,
like the people who get it, it's like a call to action.
Yeah,
right. Like for even people like us, like with our platform, things like that, like of what we can do for the world and what we can do to impact people's lives, or impact our own lives, right? The more that we put into ourselves, and the more that we learn and educate ourselves, you know what I mean. We focus so much on the past and our history and things like that, but now it's to the point where I'm thinking it's like, bro, like we need to preserve a Black future. You know what I mean? Instead of, we especially if they want to, get rid of Black history, all those little things. I know that, whatever they're trying to get rid of and all that shit, but it's like we know. Let's educate ourselves and learn from our past and Black history and everything like that. But we need to create the Black future. You know what I mean? Like instead of being so divided. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Like I think that has to be a focal point.
Yeah.
And like and even just a performance like this, even if people could be like, oh man, you guys are analyzing so deep, but you could take things like that and have real life conversations, right? Something that you think is a form of entertainment, we could have real life conversations about.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And we could take certain things and be like, okay, look, let's talk about this and let's go in this direction and talk about this. And it doesn't have to do anything with Kendrick Lamar's performance, but let's talk about this and about real life, about what's going on in real life and what's going on in communities, what's going on in the world,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I feel like, yes, it's Black history and we focus and we always will learn from it and we always respect, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, et cetera, like that. You know what I mean? Marcus Garvey, Huey P. Newton, et cetera, like all the names, I could keep going, you know what I mean? Assata Shakur, like, et cetera, like civil rights movement, from slavery days, Harriet Tubman, blah, blah, you could keep going. And then talk about Africa and talk about Mansa Musa and all these people. But like, even moving forward, it's just like, what can we, it's like a call to action of what can we do now? Like moving forward, like what we're talking about with our platform. We don't have to do the craziest things, but if we're able to talk to children or if we're able to, even have viewers listening and being like, oh man, I love the conversations that you guys are having. You know what I mean? Like all those little things, it's just like, but what can we do to help as well? Like to be part of that and to add value to, and something positive, to, and just add value to the Black culture and, help people that are going through something deep, or to be like people who could relate to who are in the streets, people who are like, doing this or don't know a way out, who are in the game, who are trapped in the game, you know what I mean? Like who's like, man, we gotta help people level up and even ourselves, treat our bodies good, treat our mind well, read more books, do all those little things where it's like to where we could even impact others around us, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So all the little shit, like I said, even like, and this is just past the performance, I'm just talking about what you can take from that and the conversation that we can have. I was like, you going back to your home going back to your families, conversations that people could have with each other, or the people who don't get it. Go to those people and educate them. Like, why? Okay, what is your perspective? Why don't you get it? Okay, this is why you don't get it. Okay, I listened to you. Now let me explain these things and these factors of, to help you understand it. Now, if people don't want to listen, that's up to them, and then fuck them.
Yeah.
Not to sound like crazy that, but I feel like that. If you don't want to listen, you don't want to educate yourself, stay the fuck over there. But for the people who want to be like, man, I don't get it, but I really want to understand it, I really want to issue, then it's like to go out and search for that, educate yourself and talk to other people about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
if you really want to learn and understand these things. And I'm just using Kendrick Lamar's performance as an example of that. But just in general, you have people they don't want to understand it. We had those, conversations with Caleb before. It's like, man, to understand more things about, the culture, whatever it is, or more about Black history, whatever it is, whatever you want to learn. It's like,
yeah,
if you're willing to learn about those things and educate yourself and be open-minded, then, feel free to do that and educate yourself now. But if you don't, like Kendrick Lamar, those people who don't understand it, stay the fuck over there. You feel me? They not like us,
they
basically. Yeah, so all that shit, man. Fuck it. I got passionate about that shit because it's like,
yeah.
Like even with MTK earlier, I feel it now. Now that I'm actually in and talking about it, and fortunately our episode's about to end soon.
Yeah.
But I'm now I'm fucking I'm heated right now. I'm getting hot, nigga.
Yeah. He was getting real hot.
This water, man. Let me cool down real quick. Drink this water, man.
Yeah, pouring all that heart and soul at a language of what's going on in the culture and just what we need to uplift ourselves as individuals and better ourselves, better our culture, better our community, better our world. We got, a president that doesn't like certain things, and we have to just kind of try to figure it out and try to not to be too depressed and see that he's changing the world as we speak. But we're trying to, we gotta
love
ourselves. We gotta be around with people that love us and we just gotta really
bring light.
Yeah, bring light
to where shit's dark.
Where it's dark. Yeah, there's deeper things that we don't like each other, races, and we gotta get along and all this stuff. Is racism is still a thing to this day. It will still be talked about in the future, and we're all just protesting. We're all trying to get our word out. We're all trying to get, or just
and so many people want shit to be their way, but it's bro, the world is for all of us. We all live on Earth. We're all on this planet.
Yeah,
there should be no fucking person in the world that thinks this shit should just be their way. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so.
Yeah,
we can end on that, man.
Yeah, man. There's nothing we can really say too much. We'll be on and on about this crazy topic right here.
My nigga, man.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for real. Cause that shit.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
We gotta stick together.
Not for real. We gotta deep, bro.
It's deep, man. It's it's a crazy world we living in. All those messages and the halftime. It's people keep bringing up the slavery word, and it's kind of this is kind of how part of the world is kind of going back to those times, our president's trying to cancel certain things. He's trying to cancel
just so much in general.
Yeah, so much in general.
And even prior to him, just before, just in general.
Yeah, just in general. Everything's coming back to light again.
And that's the biggest thing is you could use the analogy of slavery, of chattel slavery. It's we got to unlock the chains off of ourselves and not feel trapped and not feel and not literal chains that are on us. I'm talking about those chains that sometimes we feel black. Mentally feel like you can't move forward. All these little things. It's we have to unlock those chains off of us and help each other do that too. You know what I mean? It's if you you see someone in your family going through anybody that can't proceed forward. It's bro, we got to really unlock those chains and help each other out and move forward. That's the biggest thing, man. To not feel that way, or to not feel you can't move forward, whatever. But at this point, fuck it, I'm losing my train of thought. But stretch and shit. But we got passionate on that one. But shout out to Kendrick, man. Shout out to the show. Like I said, if you're on that side, stay over there. If you want to learn all that stuff.
Yeah, man. Shout out to hip hop community. Shout out to
shout out to hip hop, man.
Shout out Kendrick Lamar.
We wouldn't be doing this if it was,
if it wasn't that, like I said, shout out Samuel Jackson. It That was a guest. That was a crazy special guest. You know, Serena Williams for being a part of it. I mean, it was a lot. It was great for the culture. I mean, I think this gonna go back in the books. Like I think I'll be talking about this from like 5 years from now. I'll be like, go back to that Super Bowl.
It has some replay value, bro.
Yeah, I feel like I'll be like, yeah, go back to 5 years ago. Kendrick Lamar performed, not just because he broke the record, just because what he did and what he, you know, used as his performance. And I like, a little bit. I like how he went to the GNX kind of route. You know, and what you were saying back of like the music, just like you said, he didn't have to go back to the hits. I mean, it's like the hits are the hits. Like if you want to go to the hits, he's going on tour. It don't matter.
Yeah,
so
go buy a ticket.
Go buy a ticket. Yeah. But no, he was like, okay, no, I'm gonna feed off of this GNX. I got some records I need to put out, and
I got something to say.
I got something to say, and you know, and he's bringing the culture with him, and he's making shed light to the world, so everybody's watching.
Hell yeah. Shit, man.
That's it.
That's a good one.
For me.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a good one, man. But yeah, man, we'll be back. We'll be back next week, next Tuesday. You know what I mean? We'll be talking about some more. Say what we're talking about next. And I think we'll be having some interviews, you know, coming up in March. I think we'll probably start getting back in that interview bag. Yeah. So we'll talk about that on the side, but I think it's about that time, man. Yeah,
man. Just man, just keep looking out for more videos. Look at our old stuff. You know, and let us know in the comments, man. How did you feel about the halftime show? How did you feel about the Super Bowl? You know, all that good stuff. What'd you eat, man? Like who you with? You know,
that's a big one. Let us know how you feel, man.
What you thought about the meetings? Did you get something off the halftime show? Let us know in the comments, man.
Yeah. We want to hear that. We want to hear all that.
We really want to hear that, man.
Yeah. But yeah, man.
Share it to your friends. Like and subscribe, man. Share it to a friend, man. Share it to your family.
Nah, for real, man. Like I said, all it takes is one little share, man, to someone that you know who.
I know somebody got something off this video.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like someone who you know is a fan of hip hop, or someone who you know who's just a fan of good conversation. Someone who's a fan of just some deep conversations. You know, it means support the cause, support the brand. Yeah. Shout out to my sister, man. Gave me the little Dragon Ball Z Pure Rap podcast.
That's dope.
Dope as hell, man. So shout out to my sister for that, man.
I need that in my room. That's dope.
Yeah, man. Yeah, this shit's dope as hell, man.
Pure rap.
Hell yeah. So without further ado, man, we out of here. Yes, sir. Yeah.